And we are back in our very favorite place, the kitchen, with Chef Jill Davie. We're making dishes that use a lot less salt by substituting lemon. California lemon, if I remember correctly.
That's correct. California lemon.
I love it, love it.
Yeah, so instead of using salt, lemon is a great way to add flavor without the sodium. So we're going to get started on a little dish.
What are we making? Well, this is...
We are going to do a Zest, sun-kissed citrus crusted salmon. Say that 5 times.
Sun-kissed? No,
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely not.
Crusted
Okay,
salmon.
and what we're going to do is instead of using salt, we're going to add flavor by encrusting it with the zest as well as fresh herbs. So just go ahead and press in some of these fresh herbs. Here, you can put some parsley.
I love the basil.
The basil is beautiful.
I love basil. And it looks pretty, too.
It looks
when it's done?
amazing, and it tastes really good. And the thing about using low salt or cooking without salt is to enhance flavors in different ways.
Right.
So clearly the basil is going to pronounce the flavor of the fish, and it's going to taste delicious, look delicious, and then the lemon zest, which will be nicely crusted onto the salmon, is going to help accentuate the flavor of the salmon.
So you don't put the juice on, you just
Fantastic.
put the zest on the salmon.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh wait, we need to black pepper always.
Oh, yes. I always
black
black
pepper,
pepper.
yes.
Yes,
Because I
black
cook
pepper.
without salt, so
Well, and
I love
salmon
this.
already innately has salt.
It has a
in
lot
it.
of-
yeah.
yeah.
All
So there's no
fish
reason
does.
to add to it.
Correct. Absolutely.
I
lot
have
of
heard you
food
say
does.
that salting stuff is just a little bit lazy. It's your way of not using the kind of flavors you ought to be using.
I oftentimes think it's a poor excuse for not seasoning well. Because if you use all the natural flavors that are
Right.
present in food,
Yeah.
and you accentuate them, maybe some sweetness from the onions, you cook it out, then you add
Garlic,
some basil,
all
some
that
garlic.
stuff.
I mean, for instance, we made the vinaigrette. It tastes delicious,
Tastes
right?
fantastic. It sure does.
Okay, I think we're hot here.
We
now
are.
I'm going to go ahead and put this down, like herb side down.
All right.
And always put away from you as not to scald yourself.
yes,
Good
yes.
plan.
I'm
Love
scared
it.
of that.
Rebecca and I sort of
Yeah,
visibly backed off into the dark
Always
there.
away.
I'm scared of the oil.
Watch how I do it. So I pull the oil towards me and then I place it away.
That's very
now,
smart.
Just
Safety
let it sit. Do not move it. We're just going to let it sit there, okay?
Okay.
And that
Now-
cooks for about how long? Do we leave it pink on the inside?
I prefer it a little pink on the inside, but this is all personal.
I like it well done. Do you like your fish?
I think I look at a little bit pink on the inside. 'Cause
I
it's
like it
fish,
medium
yeah.
rare.
I grew up in a
especially if
well-done
it's a
family.
really good fish, like
Yeah.
this is a wild caught salmon. So
Wow.
All right, now I've made a pearl pasta, and what I did was I started out with sautéing some of these onions, okay, with a little olive oil, and then I added some turmeric for colorant and a little bit of medicinal flavoring.
Okay.
And I always find that turmeric and lemon go really nicely together.
Yeah.
Okay, then I just added a little water. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pump up the volume here, so to speak.
Crank that on up.
Crank that out up. We're gonna season it with a little fresh lemon juice. And we're gonna finish it off with some of this delicious, fruity, tasty olive oil.
Now, what kind of pasta is that?
This is a pearl pasta.
It's a pearl
Okay,
pasta.
so this will take about 3.5 minutes to cook, really fast.
This looks like the pastina soup that
It is
my
the pastina.
grandma used to make. Yeah,
Exactly.
same thing. Oh, yeah.
It's Israeli couscous, it's pastina.
Oh, okay, so it's Israeli couscous. So you find that in the pasta
Correct,
section? Or?
correct, yeah.
okay.
right.
So what's gonna happen here is we're adding flavor without adding sodium.
All right, can you show us the final product there? Because it's
Yes,
absolutely beautiful
Here
once
we
we
go.
put
It
it
is
all
so
together.
And what I've done is I've taken our delicious
Dressing,
vinaigrette,
mayonnaise.
and I've added little
Ah.
cherry tomatoes. And of course, you can never get enough fresh herbs. So here we have it. You guys have at it. Have a taste. Tell me what you think. And you'll let me know if it needs more salt.
Yes, and I bet it doesn't.
kidding.
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it
need any
doesn't.
salt
Just
at all.
kidding.
Thank
I'm
you
going
so
for
much,
it.
Jill.
I know,
You
thank
can
you.
find all of these recipes on our website, bettertv.com. We'll be right back after we try it.
Yes,
Just
yes,
a
yes.
neat
We'll be
time.
right back.